Okay, how are we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal H Technology Screens. Can't seem to sleep tonight. All right, so I'll wash out my rollers here. All right, get my sink filled up to get my rollers washed out for tomorrow. Well, that's not going to work tomorrow, but I decided that I'm not going to make the light version of it. I don't like it. There's nothing we could do with it. It just doesn't produce exactly what I need to do. So I guess the light version we're not going to make. The darker version of the silver we are going to make. That's the one I'm most happy with. But I just don't like the light silver. Dark silver is the best way. That's dark silver, but the more of a darker version of it is much better. Picks up the contrast level better. It works much better with just the lightest screen we have so far right now. But it works much better with the contrast levels and the heightener and all that stuff. But the other version, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to let that one go. My projector. At least the screen should be dry enough. I can at least run some more tests off of it real quick. But yeah, I'm not going to make the other version of it. It's just too light. Different elements that we drop into it, so it's not going to be a jump the way I want it to jump. But I'm definitely going to be keeping the other version of it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add this into the original shopping cart under the Phantom and just go with it from that. I don't think I'm going to develop any more silver. It's just the only silver I'm going to develop. And that'll be it right there. Oh, I think the last thing I project on is red. I'm just send a red that's low. Let me see what we got on here. 4K colors.
Getting that from YouTube.
We need 4K colors. Give me let me see what I want on here. Alright. I need to show more testing while I'm up. Well, see what we get on that one too. Let's clean it up. Focus a little better. And all kind of focus right there. All right. Let's go check it on that one. Let's see. That's better. All right. I think I might be off my keys a little bit. Alright, we're gonna go with that one. I get much better. Much better. Light, too light. Ugh, can't work with it. All right, so I decided that, like I said, I'm going to keep the darker version of the silver. I like that one much better. I'll change my drop cloths out tomorrow too. Or some new ones for tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm not too fancy on the lighter version of it. I just don't like the way it works. The contrast levels are too low. And if we actually darken it or we add the heightener to it, it's going to have issues. It just can't seem to pull that contrast up the way I want. I'm not happy with it. So I'm just going to go with this version instead. It's much better. At least I can get contrast out of the screen, which I need really badly. If I have anything that sticks to the screen, you know, it should be stickable now. There we go. Now we got a dry screen. Good. That's gonna work. Record. Let me make sure I get these on record because when I show these on record, I'm recording. This is the one we're going to go with. All right, we have the Cinema Gray right there. All right, check Acoustic Pro 1080p3 for the white one, 0.9 gain. Put you right there. We have the Cinema Gray 5D right there. So we have that on record as a mid-gray screen. Got a little stick on there, that's good. We're going to go with the dark gunmetal screen, which doesn't fit in this category. We put it up anyway because I'm curious to know. So this right here is our parallax. I get it so wrong on the screen, but this is the screen right here. 0.8 gain. Kind of roll these on record right from the door. I couldn't do it the first time because the screen was a bit saturated due to the fact that I just recently painted it. Now the screen is much drier. I can get a better understanding of what I'm dealing with here. Dark Star 9. One of these screens or the gunmetal screen. Let's see. I want to go with the Matinee Black by Seymour AV. It's the Matinee Black screen. You can see that right there. It's the Matinee Black. And I want to go with a couple of very high-end silver screens. Let me see. We got the. Let me set it right here. Let me bring the whole stack over. It's much easier to bring the whole stack over. Let me see what we have going on here. Seymour AV is a Matinee Silver, or Seymour AV is a Seymour 1.3. All right. All right, we're going to bring over the Seymour AV 1.3. I want to get a chance to see how that one levels up to our silver screen. There we go right there. You can see it's Seymour AV 1.3. So we can have that on record too. So right from the door we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 certified screens. Let's expand my zoom out a little bit more in. Alright, there you go. Should have enough room to get the rest of our screens in there. So we're starting off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 certified screens from the door. I think we can get one more in there on that side over there. So let me see what we got. Another silver. Let me see. A stack over there.
Traditional pharmacies are, well, traditional, and holistic shops can feel overwhelming. It's time for a perfect fusion. With pharmacists educated in traditional and alternative remedies, the new
Got
brand
DMP
helps you not just
Supernova.
get healthy, but get thriving.
This is the Blade. This is the darker version. For Seymour AV, we have the Blade. No, sorry, DMP Supernova. We've got the Blade right there. Put that one right here. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 certified screens right from the door. See how it measures up. We're going to go with the darker version of the silver. It's much better. I don't like the other one. I just don't like it. It doesn't take well to the 4 elements. It's not marrying well. The screens can't be too light and they can't be, well, they can be dark. It can be dark as they want to, but when developing a lighter version screen, it can't be too dark, it can't be too light. It's got to be right there in that one area. And our meter tests are showing that we are beyond our meter limits right here. I'll turn it off, turn it back on. There you can see right there, the meter's not picking up a reading, which means this is the perfect area for light. The more light we have in here, the better it is. We're still at 720p. So we're going to go with the darker version of the silver version, which I like much better. Already noted, we have the Dark Star 9 at $3,000. I'm going to butcher this, I always do. The parallax, or I think it's daylight screen, no disrespect, daylight, at $4,000 to $5,000. We have the Cinema Grade 5D, $1,600. The acoustic 1080p Pro, around about $1,300, $1,400. DMP Supernova, around $4,000 to $5,000. And far in the daylight screens, I don't know. I have to do the daylight screens. Seymour AV. I have to do more research on their screens. So already we've got them by price wise. We already got them by performance to a certain degree. Right now I have to do this test over again. So I have to do the color and contrast, all white levels all over again. It should do fairly well white levels. I'm more concerned about contrast. That's what I'm more concerned about. Because it's a much lighter screen than I'm used to working with. And we're in a lot of light here. So will it reduce contrast equal to black screens with the gunmetals? No, we will not do that. But it will give you, as you say, an advantage point over more high screens. As you can see, it's doing quite well. Usually in demonstrations period, number one, they're not going to use this many sample sheets to begin with, and they're definitely not going to use this kind of light. Not going to happen. Keep in mind the screens that are leaning against the screen are heavy gunmetal screens, so we got a little selection of each one. We got everything from gunmetal to darker screens to mid screens to light screens. So nothing here is basically to make the screen feel comfortable. Do the hardest demonstration possible. And of course, we got our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for a blessing with such amazing technology. So before my battery dies on my phone, let's get this started. White screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, there's our white screen levels right there. Let me see what we got going on here. Ooh, already, this one right here actually is quite interesting with its white levels. Actually, this could give us a hard way to go right there. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
What is that? I think that's a Seymour AV 1.3. No. That's a Seymour AV matinee black 0.3. So as you can see, our light screen is maintaining its contrast levels. The only screen I would really have a worry with, but it doesn't make a difference, would be the Dark Star 9 because it does produce very good contrast levels and colors. But keep in mind, our screen is actually lighter than the Dark Star 9. Much lighter than the Dark Star 9. As you can see, there's the Dark Star 9 right there, producing a much darker image right there. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's go to blue screen right there. Yeah, the Dark Star 9 is picking up a very good image. If I consider the fact the screen is $3,000 and our screen is much less than that, I mean, 1/4 of our product paints up to a 150-inch screen. So will this be a part of the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale? Yes, it will be. It'll be going at the same price as we have our Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. It's just going to be available probably around, because right now we're doing a certified test right now. Hold on. Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Quite well for a screen that light. Very well. Like I said, this screen's darker than my screen. That one's definitely darker than my screen. That one's darker than my screen. Got a few of them up there. But keep in mind, we use that reflective surface. Yeah, that's when you have issues. Let's go to slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
Okay, switch to the slow color change out. Well, that's not slow color change out. Okay, that's slow color change out. There we go. I like the fact the screen still maintaining its color with all this light in the environment. It's not even washing out, especially with it being this light. Darker screens have no issue when it comes to ambient light. They are able to be able to adapt to the environment, but lighter screens have complications all the time. And this is actually doing quite well. All right, let's get ourselves a Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's contrast shifting technology, pulling it right now. this is how you're supposed to do your test. When you have lighter screens, it's supposed to be in fully lit environments, and contrast levels are supposed to be displayed. LG Beta Fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
LG Beta Fish. Ah, perfect. I'm good. That's pretty much all I need to see. And simply say, well, the Darkstar 9 is pulling a heavier contrast level. The Darkstar 9 is a dark gray gunmetal screen. This technology is not. It's not a dark gunmetal. And the fact that it's able to keep up with the Darkstar 9, outperform the daylight screen and all the rest of them, quite good. Especially with this much light in the environment, very, very good. Now, this is going to be marketed toward people with low lumen projectors. Sorry, we're not supporting knockoffs of any kind at all, period. For people that desire higher white levels. All right, let's get a Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
I don't know why they use their reflective material. That reflective material is not good. It produces too much white light. Causes the image to fade. Oh, you are. See the screen go dark in there? It's called a narrow viewing cone. That means the screen can't pick up on an angle. Usually when you're dealing with darker screens that have a kind of reflective surface, that's what they go through, the narrow viewing cone effect. You can see them here in the front, but the minute you start to turn, they go dark. That one just activated on that side, that one just activated on this side. See how dark it got? Come back on the front. That's what they call the narrow viewing cone. It looks perfectly fine here. The minute you start to turn, they go dark. See? I'm going to sit there and tell you about the narrow viewing cone when it comes to certain screens. Screens that have that kind of reflective material, most likely they have that issue. Darkstar 9 has a reflective material, but not as much as the daylight. Daylight has it a lot. So if you're watching the game and you were trying to watch it, and no, that's not going to happen because that screen's going to go dark the minute it hits the corners. Usually those particular screens, you have to have the projector in line just right so it fits the screen perfectly, so that way you don't get any dark edges around the corners. Yeah, you're not going to be setting your projector anywhere you want with that bad boy. And they do not work with ultra short throws. Just to let you know, any of these screens up here, not ultra short throw compatible. You would start having some issues. You have to pay a little more money for that one. Let's go with the, let's see, we already did over there. We did our white levels right there. 4K snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Man, it's been a long day. I'm happier with this one. I don't was bugging the daylights out of me. Couldn't even get into my game. Yes. This is going to happen with lighter screens. They're automatically going to pull a higher white level, so I need to see how it's coming out because this screen has something in it. It doesn't make it the same color as a silver screen, and we need to make sure, I can't tell you what's dropped in it, it's not going to cause any issues when it comes to white levels. Because it has a very strange color to it. I kind of said that in the last demonstration, a strange color to it. Right, so our snow doggies.
Relax, son. On my skin. I know it sounds super cliche, but you make me feel some type of way.
I don't know what the freaking the Galaxy Flip, like big deal. It, been there, done it already. I don't see the whole hype about them. I really don't. I had flip phones when they first came out. Big deal. I had a brick phone when they first came out. Big deal. If you're younger, you don't remember the brick phone. Brick phones were extremely expensive. Never cry about your freaking cell phone bill because you had a brick phone. You paid $4 a minute, incoming and outgoing. Someone called you, you paid for it. If you call someone, you paid them $4 a minute. Think about that. How much that cost you? Phone with a brick was $1,000, and a bag phone was $500. You get one at Radio Shack. Shorebridge and Clover used to have them. You had no apps, no touch screen. You had call waiting, but you paid extra for that. It was $1,000 for that phone. I think I still got mine. Yeah, but $4 a minute. I remember that. $4 a minute, incoming and outgoing. And if you didn't get that, you got the Sky Pager. Pager, Sky Pager. Oh, I was watching this today too. I like this one right here. All right, so we've got our white levels are good. I'm happy with that. Let me see. We got colors, everything else. I'm good with that. Anything else we need on here? What the heck is this? Sony Bravo. I think I'm going on here, new videos. Oh heck, I like this. But fine. I guess the new TVs are coming. I'm gonna put some new videos out for them. All right, that was good. Anything else I got on here? I haven't missed it, I haven't hit yet. Let me see. Let me get a good color blend or something. Oh, Panasonic 4K.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, let me see what we got to do here. We need the, come on, man. Don't start this nonsense. Panasonic 4K.
Getting that from YouTube.
Just not going to play right today, are we? Panasonic 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. That's much more better. Let's do, let me see. I want to do the color demonstration from here. After that, we're done. So we got we're going to do certify, and then we're going to do the ultra short. The ultra short that should pick up on this quite nicely. Then after that, we had to do a few distance tests and low lumen tests. And so far, this is the one I like. This is the one I'm going to be making for the website. me see. Let's come out of this one, and I need, what else do I need? I need the horsey. Much better. Much better. So I like the fact that the screen, like I said, being that light, this is much lighter than any screen paint we're used to developing. And it's maintaining its levels in a maxed out zone. No problem. That's good. Let's get a lights out demonstration in the dark. The color red.
Getting that from YouTube.
Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Beautiful. It's maintaining with lights out too on top of that. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
All right, good, 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 good. Slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's see what we get here.
I love to learn about everything. Maybe we share interest in.
All right, so move on with that. So as you can see, the screen is maintaining its colors. Especially against this screen, we have gunmetal screen. These two are gunmetals right there. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Okay, all right, the first time. Yeah, excellent. This is a lighter screen, and it's literally pulling a better contrast, even with the lights out. It's pulling an amazing contrast level, especially against the gunmetals. "4K Snow screensaver."
Getting that from YouTube.
See where the white levels lay at. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Freaking love it. Freaking love it. Ain't that amazing? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Panasonic 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
I was able to, hold on for a minute. Panasonic 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
No, actually, there's a problem with that one so much. All right. So I was able to maintain this level. Oh, wow, even better. This is a really heavy dark contrast demonstration right here by Panasonic. Man, and it's picking up in this environment, which certifies with a blackout meter. Did extremely well with the lights out, was able to maintain its colors while the other screens faded. Okay, something I need to see. Good. Start. Throw the ultra short though here tomorrow. This is extremely, extremely good. Very happy with it. The other one, too light. Now I know exactly we can't go as light as we can't go light on a screen because yeah, that stuff doesn't react well when the screen is too light. It has to have some dark in it. Judging by the dark screens we make, whew, man, this would be the lightest. This will do exactly what it needs to do. here. So as you can see, it does even better than the black and white mix. That's what we're calling it until they back up their demonstrations. It is what it is. Call it what it is. Backed up the black screen and everything else we have in our technology arsenal. This will be the next one to be backed up. So I don't know what the problem is. They don't want to do it. They want to review the digital one crystal screen paint. So I don't know. Still haven't got an email confirmation back, and they haven't copied any ingredients. So as far as I'm concerned, it's black and white paint, or it's doing a digital one crystal screen paint. White screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. Let's see what we got going with the white screens. All right. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
See, it reacts, black and white paint reacts the exact same way every single time. It just doesn't pick up. They would never pass this in tests down here. Never would pass it. They'd wash out down here. It's because they constantly do the demonstrations in the dark all the time. I never can understand that. I don't get it. I don't. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Thank you. See, that's what happens when you do demonstrations in the dark all day. You don't really test yourself on any real ambient light. When you cut corners and you don't do those ambient light rejection tests correctly, this is what happens. You can't survive in the max out zone. Slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
And the blowout continues.
Gray screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Should be to pick up on one of these, at least one of these. Cover my projector to show you. That's the color of the screen right now. The projector is covered over right there. This is the color it's displaying. It's displaying gray. Your screen should be to see gray easily, and that is dark gray. The fact that I can cover up my projector and show my screen's original color, and then remove my hand and show you this, it's displaying gray as it's told to, and your screen's not picking up gray, being a gray screen. So that's the color we displayed first. This is the second one, which is a lighter version. See, I can't see gray. I don't even know how that's even possible. But again, like I said, it's black and white. Digital ones do the same thing. They can't see gray. Let me see. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, for some of you might say, well, what about you using? No, UV Mix is basically a very dark gray screen. It is. It doesn't fit in the category underneath screen. This screen is actually a mid-gray screen to light gray screen. Actually, method mid-gray screen. That's what it is. So against any mid-gray screen, yeah. Anything it's going to go darker against? No. I mean, we did Dark Star. We did the Dark Star 9 and the whatchamacallit, but the UV is really bad. Like, it doesn't even pick up a white level at all, period. It can't do it. Because it's too much. It's a lot of black paint in there. A lot of black paint. That's how I know. We made our own versions of it, and it matched. It's really, really dark. White screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now these will pick up. But that UV, that stuff is really bad. It's really bad. Even black screens can beat it on white levels. See? And this screen's not even dark. It has really, really bad white levels. That tells you at the end of the day that the product basically has a lot of black paint. That's what we're able to duplicate it. Has a lot of black paint in it. "4K demonstrations."
Getting that from YouTube.
I'm blowing up so much stuff today. Blow this up, blow that up. I like the 4 basic colors. These are which one I don't really like too much.
Your feminist hero slept with the enemy, and she doesn't regret it.
I don't want my private life public.
There's no such thing as bad press. I'm gonna stick around until you get Kim.
Well, let's go move on with this. I don't even know how we would match this screen. This screen is a weird, weird color. So I don't know how we would match it. Where's it at? It's over here. So that's the color of it. How we would go about matching that, I don't know. But I can see already from our test that gray screen paint's not going to be the match our product in any way whatsoever, so that's not going to happen. Alright, so that's how we put it on for testing. That is Phoenix. Oh, battery's dying. Hold on, let me charge. That right there is the Phoenix Invisible technology we make versus a white screen. And that stuff is front and rear. So this is that invisible coating that we make, that sun killer technology that can take a direct hit from the sun. This is that technology right there. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
These things look just like TVs. They're able to pick up amazing color tape. Now this one right here is a screen paint. Like I said, this is the invisible technology under Phoenix. We're going to have a black version of this technology under the Phantom. This is how amazing their colors pop up. This is using these are the only screens we actually embed that sun killer technology into. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let me go get the, let me see. We on the side for this one. Yeah, bring it down a little bit more. There we go, that's perfect. And that's how amazing the red levels are on this technology right here. Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Those are amazing colors. Let's go with, let's see. Snow screensaver, 4K.
Getting that from YouTube.
And that is the invisible technology. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is a great version. I thought I'd just add this on last minute. Let's put this in here. Panasonic 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
LG beta fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
This screen's gray, not black. Actually, it's not even gunmetal, but it's invisible. Then I was just using the front projection part of it. I wanted to test this out today against the white screen. Look at it. I love these screens right here. I might do me a huge plexiglass of this screen. Let me see. I'm gonna do sorry about that, excuse me. Let me see. And this is the invisible technology. When we test out the Black Phantom, the dark version of it, it'll be tested the same way. Big white screen behind the back of it, as it should be tested. When we do the Phantom, that's going to be on a much bigger screen. Actually, this screen's going to be changed up too. We're going to be doing bigger screens on the Invisibles, probably close to about 100 inches. Yeah, we do 100 inches, 100 inches plexiglass. Below this, I'll put a demonstration of a customer who has the invisible technology. Actually, he painted a 100-inch screen, which I should have did to begin with, but I'll get around to that. Plexiglass is so expensive. This was $150 for this setup. But it gives me a 235.1. Actually, I need to do a 235.1 off this again. And this screen is both front and rear technology. Let's go over here and let's grab this one. So the background is supposed to display black. It's not picking it up. I can't even read it. So this is supposed to be black. The light's supposed to transfer through. None of this is coming up at all. We're going to be doing some more tests on these. When we launch, actually, matter of fact, when that screen launches, we're going to be doing some more tests on some great screen paint products. Mind, this screen is invisible, actually transparent. So this screen is designed for light to transfer back and forth through the screen, and every time I transfer the screen, the image gets brighter and brighter. That's why these things can show up outside at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, because they can generate light. And we're just as magnificent with the lights out also. Let's go over to, I want to get these fish. It's underwater demo. most powerful screens we have? The invisible is. Invisible is the most powerful screen we make because that screen can literally take a direct hit from sunlight. Other screens can't do it. And we got a black version coming out in the Phantom, which is going to be much more stronger than this one. Can you imagine having 100 pieces of plexiglass in your living room? I should have one of these. Why do I don't have one of these in the house? Like literally on display. All right, we gotta move some stuff around. I need one of these. I figure where I'm gonna put it at. Well, I'll figure it out. I got plenty of time. Wait. I'll put it outside. Let me see. Let me do one more and we gotta go. Colors real quick, and then I'm about to skedaddle. There we go. I'll put my stuff up real quick while this is going through. Yeah, it's going through this way. Oh no. I told you. The other two on the market, boy. One matches house paint. And the other one looks exactly like house paint, but I really can't say, but it does look a lot like, they both look alike. At the end of the day, both screens look alike. The other one takes forever to paint on, and the other one basically looks like house paint. Man, that's something else. All right, this is where I'm going to basically pack up and get everything ready for Monday morning. For those of you who have not received tracking numbers, my battery's dying. Have not received tracking numbers. We will have tracking numbers for you. So I'm checking my meter real quick. There we go. We'll have tracking numbers for you on Monday, so you'll be good to go for Monday for tracking numbers. I had to order more supplies in. So we'll get everybody taken care of. If you're interested in the invisible technology that we're using right here, as for, well, first let me get back to the gray screen paint. So not the gray screen paint, the silver, we're not using gray, silver. The silver screen paint, the Elegant Silver Theater, Elegant Silver Cinema, all right? That will be probably ready for free option on the website, probably somewhere between either Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll get all the tests done, we'll be good to go on that. This one right here, if you're interested in this technology, it's already on the website. It's called the Invisible Phoenix. So dark, ambient light, advanced ambient light rejection, Invisible Phoenix. So this one's already on the website. We do have a black version coming out, probably around, I would like to say probably around like a Friday or Saturday. We might have a display of one. So I gotta order the plexiglass, get it in here, and this is a spray-on application, and I have to do several spray-on application instructions on how that has to be done. Other than that, yeah. So you can see this is a beautiful, beautiful screen. Oh, the screen is gorgeous. All right, so I'm done here. All right, I'm going to pack it in. I'm done for the day. The red on that. I gotta do more demonstrations on that screen versus the white screen. That's pretty cool. I gotta paint over this screen because we're not gonna be using that stuff anymore either. So the decision that I made when it comes to, we had two versions of the elegant silver cinema for the Phantom screen. We had two of them. I don't like the light one. The light one does not do well. So now I know we can't go too far with making the screen too light and dropping its elements in because it doesn't look well. I like the darker version much better, which is actually this one right here, but actually technically to our screen paints we develop in here, really dark screens. That is the lightest one we have right now. And it does fairly well. It's very white level. Actually, it's very well. It's white levels. It was able to take on the certified screens with no problem. It was able to do this in a level that is maxed out with a ton of ambient light hitting the screen. So it did quite well. We didn't have to shrink the image on no cookie cutter screens. We did it at 92 inches at 12 feet away using our 720p projector. All right, so this one's going to be marketed for low lumen projectors, not this one. That one's going to be marketed for low lumen projectors. That's what we're going to be using on that one right there. All right. With that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I have to go and God bless. Remember, we're still having our, people think our sale's over. Our sale won't be ending until December the 4th for the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. We'll be continuing on. All right, thank you all. Have to go and God bless. Oh.